don't know if you've heard, but a lot's gone down tonight, and I just want to make sure you're all right.
I thought we agreed that you weren't gonna protect me anymore.
I don't understand why you're making such a big deal out of this. Lucky and I were supposed to connect at the hotel. It didn't happen. End of story.
But apparently, you just took off. I would think that you would jump at the chance to try to help your brother through such a difficult time.
Emily, I was in the lobby. My cell phone rang. Okay, you know how I like to pace when I talk on the phone. I wandered outside, walked across the park, and when I got back, he'd already been there and gone. That's it.
You never said anything about the park. Is there something that you're not telling me?
No.
Nicholas, I know you, and something's going on. I think I know what it is.
Yeah, how do I make you understand this? See, I'm the DA. You're an international psycho. I don't have to account for my whereabouts. You do.
Well, hauling me in here for questioning is a bit of a stretch, even for you. There's no earthly reason why I would want to kill Jackson, Carly's perfectly lovely nanny. You, on the other hand, are another story. You harbor such a hatred for your brother and have such an unearthly fixation to see him either locked up for the rest of his life or better off dead. Now that your estranged but controlling father's reared up his head, the DA is under pressure. It wouldn't be the first time that you've snapped and done something unbecoming.
So are you suggesting that I killed Letitia?
I don't know. Does the shoe fit?
Where the hell's my family?
They're safe. That's all you need to know, Jax.
Well, excuse me if I'm not comforted, because your so-called protection didn't do a lot for Letitia, did it?
That's never gonna happen again, Jax.
You don't know that. And you're way out of line, because Carly's my wife. She's not your personal property that you can move around whenever you feel like.
I understand she's your wife, but she's my boy's mother. They're in her care, which gives me the right to do whatever the hell I need to do to keep them safe.
Yeah, from the danger that you constantly bring down on them. That's real big of you, Sonny. But guess what? Carly and the boys aren't yours to protect anymore.
You make Carly sound like a pawn on a chessboard. You know better than anybody else. She doesn't go where she doesn't want to go. And just for the record, I'm not the one who almost got Carly killed, going after my deranged brother.
Do you have any idea how tired I am of having my life shadowed by the constant violence that surrounds yours? I ought to kill you myself and get it over.
Go ahead, then. Do it. Come on. Okay, this is not working, okay? No. Can we just be civil for 5 seconds here? Can we?
Fine, we can try.
I'm not questioning your good intentions. I know you love Carly.
And the boys.
Okay, I know you're sincere and you're worried about them, and you are right about one thing. Letitia died because of me and what I do and the people I deal with, which makes me the best person to deal with the situation.
Where are they, Sonny?
Jason took them to the island. Feel free to go there, put a positive spin on it, treat it like a vacation if you want.
I have a better idea. Pick up Carly and the boys and take them to Australia.
Okay, you're not getting it, Jax. I'm not the enemy here, but the enemy is watching, and the smallest mistake will come back to haunt us. Are you so confident that you're willing to risk being the one that makes that mistake?
Trevor, I'm sorry it took so long.
Yeah, well, since when did you start taking your own sweet time when I make an urgent call to you? Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like me to hit my driver on the nose next time he takes too long? There's really only so much he can do in a traffic jam.
All right, I apologize. But Sonny's au pair girl was strangled to death and left on his ex-wife's living room floor.
I heard. It's unspeakable.
Since you seem to be so up on current affairs, was that traffic jam from the hotel to Sonny's house?
What is your point, Trevor?
Well, did Sonny
what?
is Sonny trying to make a point and blame me for the murder of his au pair?
Sonny believes that you represent Anthony Zaccara. That's who he believes is responsible for Letitia's murder.
So Sonny thinks that I facilitated the murder.
Did you?
Well, at this point, would you believe me if I told you no?
You know, I don't have to murder an innocent woman to bring Sonny to justice.
I don't know. Maybe you just want to make him nervous, afraid for his family, distracted, make him look in other directions like Anthony Zaccara, giving you enough room to sneak up and make your move.
You know, I brought you in as a formality. I mean, given your reputation, you're a natural suspect in any crime in this town, so you're going to have to get used to that. However, given your level of defensiveness and your attempt to turn this back on me, I'm starting to wonder how much you really do know about this murder that you're not saying.
You do know that you're violating my client's rights without benefit of counsel. What murder?
That's Sonny and Carly's nanny.
Letitia?
Yes.
Letitia was murdered?
Murdered right in Carly's living room, strangled to death. So you better hope that your client here is guilty, because if Jerry isn't the killer, then Christina's in danger from somebody even more insidious.
It would explain a lot. Your recent mood swings, your secretive behavior.
Emily, you know I'm a private person. I've always been moody, both of which I come by honestly, so what are you driving at here? I don't...
You're still after Jerry.
Yeah, I'd never denied that.
Oh my God, Nicholas, I've asked you so many times. Please let it go. The last thing that we need is another round with Jerry Jacks.
I'm just a little preoccupied right now, but I can assure you it has nothing to do with Jerry Jacks and everything to do with you and how much I love you, okay?
Okay. Okay, if I'm wrong, then I'm sorry. I apologize for jumping to conclusions. Maybe Letitia's murder just has me a little paranoid lately. I've known her for years, and the thought of her...
Emily, don't even think about that right now. Okay, you're here with me. Spencer's upstairs asleep. Everything's right in our own little world right now, so...
Yeah,
why don't we be a little selfish and enjoy it? Come on.
Okay, it's a little hard to just stop thinking about that. Okay? And I'm really worried about Lucky and Elizabeth.
We've done all we can do for them. You know, either they will sort out their problems or they won't.
Well, Elizabeth says that they might have a chance if Sam just leaves them alone.
Sam, what?
Well, according to Elizabeth, you know, Sam is out to seduce Lucky to get back at her for being with Jason. And Elizabeth's afraid that Lucky's a pretty easy target for the same reason.
Well, maybe there's something we can do about that after all.
Okay, obviously I missed something. What happened tonight?
An innocent woman was murdered. Probably no other reason than being connected to Jason and Sonny.
Anyone I know?
Carly's nanny, Letitia. Yeah, she was found strangled with a telephone cord in Carly's room.
That is awful. I mean, it's horrible. Who would want to kill her?
Well, and since you were known to be Jason's girlfriend, I just, thought I should check on you.
Thank you for caring. I can't remember the last time Jason actually cared about my safety. You know, it's kind of ironic, actually, because Jason ended up being Elizabeth's big hero, and you are turning out to be mine. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can to keep you safe.
Is someone there?
you go. It's good to see you.
Well, the jackal is touched. Others tend to be less than welcoming towards him. So.
No, I was referring to earlier, all the drama at Jason's house. It's really good to see you're okay. After.
If you're referring to the visit by the paternal unit of the DA of Darkness, some things are better left unspoken if you catch the jackal's meaning.
I'm not sure I do.
It appears that Darth Lansing the Elder may even be more sinister than Darth Lansing the Younger.
Can I join you?
Do what you want. You will anyway.
Coop. What I want is you.
Could have fooled me.
Come on, lighten up, okay? I know that I messed up, but there is a bright side. It's only half as bad as it would have been if I wasn't with you.
What kind of logic is that?
I'm trying to tell you I think you're good for me.
Well, yeah, and I think you're right.
Then why are you putting this wall between us?
Because I've painfully realized you're not good for me.
Okay, that's what your head is saying, but what about your heart? I mean, don't you miss me at all?
When I let myself.
Well, that's a start, right?
Oh, wow. The jackal is speechless. No, just the beautiful blonde one is more beautiful than ever. Obviously, the open sea agrees with you.
How was the cruise?
I was with my grandma, so it was okay. I got to surf, kind of, but basically pretty dull.
It has not been so here.
Don't tell me you've been starting trouble for Logan again.
Why don't you ask Logan?
If Sakara did kill Letitia, it was aimed at me. An opening gambit, a way to make me look weak. There are rules of engagement you know nothing about. If you take Carly and the boys to Australia, you are not helping Jax.
It'll get them out of the line of fire.
You think Sakara doesn't have the resources to know where you're at? I got security in place on the island, people that know when to do, what needs to be done, when it needs to be done. Let me deal with it.
You said if.
What?
You said if Zakara killed Letitia. Do you have doubts?
I can't prove it.
Well, maybe this will help. I was on my way to meet with him, and my rental car exploded.
You went to meet with Sakara. What the hell were you thinking?
A meeting was supposed to be with Jerry. Okay? He got it in his head that he could back Zakara off, but given his inability to play nicely with others, I thought that he would make the situation worse, and that's why I went in his place.
To get yourself killed. This isn't a game that you win in with a yacht race, Jax. Anybody who gets in the way of Sakara ends up 6 feet under. Like, you want to go to the island, go to the island. That's up to you. But Carly and the boys are staying put.
I'm not gonna sit on my hands and wait for you to fix this.
So you're just gonna get everybody killed, right? You don't know anything about this world, is what I'm telling you.
Then stop forcing my participation by dragging innocent people into it.
What do you know about any threats that are being made to Christina? And more importantly, what measures are being taken to
All right,
protect
just a
her?
minute. This is a family matter.
A
okay? You
family
can-
matter indeed. If you want to look into the murder of that innocent bystander, look no further than your newly arrived father.
You have 2 choices. You can either leave now, or I can come up with a reason to put you in lockup.
Very well. If I can be of any help, please.
You can't.
The question is, can you? Goodbye.
What the hell's happening here?
Letitia was found strangled to death in Carly's living room. Yeah, it seems that Sonny's house of cards is falling down all around him. Letitia's murder was a message. Zakara's saying he wants his territory. If Sonny's not going to give it up, then Zakara's going to start popping off his people one by one, and that includes his children.
This just doesn't stop, does it?
I understand that you're upset, but please believe me when I say that I am going to do everything in my power to make sure that Christina is safe.
Somehow I don't find that very reassuring. Why don't you listen to Jerry and see what kind of influence you can wield over your father?
Kate, it is against my professional ethics to talk about my clients. But all right, I'm going to sacrifice confidentiality for you. Yes, I do represent Anthony Zaccara. And that's why I'm absolutely certain that he's had nothing to do with the death of Sonny's au pair.
It is my understanding that this Zaccara person has a reputation for this form of message sending.
Oh, Sonny is a far greater threat. He's prone to mood swings, violent outbursts.
So you're actually suggesting that Sonny killed his own nanny?
Kate, Sonny's thugs have followed me all over the city, and then they dragged me into his office where he personally threatened to kill me. Oh, yeah. That is a possibility. Unless you intervene on my behalf.
I spent a whole summer on South Padre Island in Texas. Did a little surfing. Maybe we could hit the waves sometime.
Maybe you could stop changing the subject and tell me what happened with Sonny after I left?
There's not a lot to tell.
Well, Spinelli got Jason really mad at you, so there had to be a fallout.
Yeah, you know, Jason was a little upset, but that can wait. I haven't properly welcomed you home yet.
The only thing more nauseating than that pig kissing Lulu is the way she's kissing him back.
Jealous?
Don't be ridiculous. It's just disgusting.
Oh, but not when you do it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hello, remember me? I'm the guy that walked in on you, my girlfriend, and Logan, my best bud, with your tongues down each other's throat.
I explained that.
I don't know if you really want Logan or just want him to make Lulu's life miserable. Either way, he ends up more important to you than me.
Coop, wait!
Can you see that? What? The unworthy one has a dark and slimy aura. There has to be secrets, dire secrets, past and present, that would frighten Lulu into running away before her heart is irreparably broken.
What would you do if I told you one?
Then you would be on the Jackal's most righteous list. Do you have such information?
Oh, sorry. I was, expecting Maxie.
All right, you have a second?
Yeah, sure. Come on in.
You should be more careful when you open the door. You know, Jackson Carly's nanny was just murdered, right?
Yeah, I know, I heard. It's terrible.
And it appears, as it often does, that anyone close to Sonny and Jason could still be in danger, which obviously includes yourself.
So you came by to check on me?
Yeah, we are family, right?
That's very considerate. I'm fine.
Listen, there's plenty of room at Windermere if you'd like to move in for a while. It's okay.
Thank you. That is a generous offer. But I am actually just getting settled in here, and I think I'm enjoying my alone time a little too much to give it up. But if it puts your mind at ease, I do have people looking out for me. And they will come through if I need them. God, like you scared me.
I'm sorry. What are you doing with my reserve gun?
Well, this news about Letitia has me all rattled. And the idea that this crime lord from New York City may be behind it got me thinking, what if he's the one who hired the men who threatened me in the park? I don't know, I just wanted to be able to defend myself.
Okay, why didn't you call me?
Oh, I did. The desk cop said you had already left to check on Sam.
No, you listen to me. If anything happens to Christina, Molly, or Viola, there will be hell to pay, and you make sure our people understand that. Mike, right? That's a real bad time right now.
Listen to me.
What?
I was at Jake's, and two off-duty cops are talking about Letitia being murdered and how some hotshot named Zaccara is targeting your family, my family. I go to Carly's, and I find out from Milo that my grandsons are on your island, shaken but safe. Why do I have to hear these things from other people?
Maybe I thought you rode and took care of yourself.
You know, you can really be an ass sometimes. I didn't come here looking for your protection, Michael. I came because I thought you could use some help.
I don't need your help.
Listen,
Mike.
You don't always have to do things alone, Michael.
I understand.
Reach out. You might be surprised at what you
Mike,
get back.
listen. I get you're trying to help me. Fine. The situation is very volatile. If I involve the wrong person, there is no telling what the body count's gonna be.
I'm only gonna say this once. You keep my family out of your nasty little war. I want you to deliver a message to your boss, Mr. Zakara. I was gonna tell him myself, but I had a little car trouble.
I don't understand what you...
I think you do. So I'm gonna make myself real clear. I will kill you and the filth you work for if you hurt my family. Do you understand?
Clearly, you are misinformed.
Save the denials. There was no reason to kill Letitia except to get a reaction out of Sonny. But it didn't happen in Sonny's house. It happened where I live with my family. Are you starting to understand this?
Jax, leave him alone. This isn't helping me. As it turns out, we have mutual friends. And in respect for them, I'm going to let this pass. Just this one time.
This is pretty straightforward. Get a grip or get killed.
Oh, a little late for warnings, Jerry. Someone already tried.
Hey, what do you know about the unworthy one that would stop him in his slimy tracks?
Nothing. I just wanted to know what you would do if I did.
I would use the information to set the blonde one free.
To clear the way for yourself.
Well, if only that were in the realm of possibility, but alas, the Jackal's love is unrequited.
Maybe you should concentrate on someone else. You know, someone who would appreciate you for your sense of humor and your intelligence and your bravery.
Well, that would be scintillating, but I'd be a poor choice for that imaginary one because my heart is spoken for. You need to help me get past that.
I guess you didn't bring me a little souvenir from the cruise, did you?
I might have. And I might give it to you if you tell me what happened with Sonny and Jason.
You're not gonna let this go, are you? Fine. No thanks to Spinelli, whining like a little fifth grader. Jason tried to have me fired. The whole thing ended up with me blowing an important gig for Sonny, and the good news is I'm still alive. Again, no thanks to Spinelli. The bad news is, well, I don't know if I still have a job.
Well, that might not be the worst thing. I mean, working for Sonny isn't exactly the safest career choice.
I understand that I have reason to be concerned about our daughter's safety. A warning, perhaps.
Okay.
Am I not an interested party?
I have people protecting Christina, Molly, and Viola. Carly and the boys are already at the island. If you want to go to the island,
No,
just let me know.
God, no, I don't want to go to the island. I am not going to throw my hard-won life away just because you and I did it once.
It takes two to tango, so I guess we're going to have to live with that one, aren't we?
Let's quite a cross to bear. I don't think that the girls should have guards on them. I think it draws attention to them, like putting masks on their faces, if you know what I mean.
Guards stay.
Why don't you appeal to Trevor Lansing, then? If what you say is true and he is the front man for this Zakara, then you can appeal to him. He can use his influence to take the heat off his granddaughter and her
Trevor
sister.
Lansing may have the influence, but I'm not sure he has the human decency. You get what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, it's okay. We were done here.
We are not done.
Seriously. Guards stay.
I don't know you that well, but you seem like a very sane person. A little career obsessed, like I was before I got involved with Sonny, and my life systematically went to hell. I'm not saying that he's a curse. Exactly. The truth is, there is a lot to love about him. The only problem is that the people who love him are always made to bear the brunt of what he chooses to do for a living. And if you think for 1 minute that you're immune to that, you aren't. Now I'm done.
Quite a warning.
Maybe you should listen.
Zakara is targeting Sonny and Jason's people. I'm sure Sam was on that list, and I just went by to make sure that Sam was aware her life could be in danger.
Did she convince you to be her bodyguard again?
No. But if she would have asked, I would have said yes. I'm sure that Sonny and Jason are protecting everybody in sight, but it looks like they haven't done a thing for Sam.
What about me, Lucky? Did it occur to you that I might be in danger? Please don't give up on us.
If you could get over this whole hang-up with Logan and Lulu, maybe we could... Forget it. I honestly don't believe you can.
That's not true.
If that's as convincing as you can be, we've been over long before I thought. I'm gonna be late for work.
You know, I was relegated to watching Sonny's kids, so I show up a little late. The nanny freaks out. She calls Jason. Then Carly goes postal on me, and I get dragged onto the carpet with Sonny, and Sonny tells me that, you know, Jason wants me out of the organization.
Well, don't worry, I can handle Jason. He owes me.
Leslie left this on the porch earlier as a surprise. It's a gift for the boys. Thank God I didn't accidentally shoot her.
I'm sorry if you were scared. You're right. It's common knowledge that you and Jason were connected, and that could put you in danger. I don't want you to be afraid. I'll protect you. I hope you believe that.
Sam with you?
No, she refused to leave her new apartment.
Too bad.
What, you're looking forward to her moving in here?
No, but, you know, if we could have her here where we could keep an eye on her, it would make it harder for her to work her little agenda with Lucky.
That's true.
Hi. I'm taking you up on your offer.
Good, I'm glad.
Thank you. And I'm sorry to descend on you.
No, please. We wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, it's fine. I've increased security here. We have staff. You can live your life, leave the girls knowing that they're taken care of and looked after.
I just tired of having to deal with this. I get one daughter back, now I've got to worry about the other one. And Viola is understandably worried that she's going to be next. Michael and Morgan are averted again. It just goes on and on.
Did Sonny send them to the island, or?
And Carly, so I'm sure Jax is out of his mind. Do you think Sonny has any idea at all the domino effect that his choices have on everybody around him?
I don't know if the bomb was meant for you, or if Zakara knew that I was coming and he doesn't like subs. In any case, there's no way I'm staying out of this now.
If Zakara wanted us dead, the bomb would have gone off after someone was in the car. This is a warning. He wants to be taken seriously. Now, I understand that you're angry and afraid for your family. I get that you want to do something, but with all due respect, you are way out of your league. You do not have the experience and ruthlessness to deal with the likes of Zakara. I do. So why don't you take Sonny up on his offer, join his wife and stepsons on Sonny's island, leave Zakara to me, okay? Now, you may hate me, but you know one thing for certain. I will do whatever it takes to protect you. Trust me on this one, little brother. You need my help.
A woman who devoted her whole life to my sons is dead because of the life that I lead, a life that continues to expose the people I love to danger.
The solution seems simple enough.
What? Get out?
Yes.
Yep. There's only one way that can happen. It's very difficult for me to get the look on Michael's face out of my head.
I would imagine that he was very, very upset.
Shocked, pained, anger like I've never seen in him. And I gotta tell you, it shook me.
What did he say?
he started talking about revenge and, killing the person who did this to Letitia. And right there, I knew that I had permanently altered the landscape of my son's world. I mean, they live in this, not knowing what's going to happen next with the danger and the violence. It's not normal. And I can't change it, no matter what I do. And sometimes I think to myself, maybe my boys would be better off just going with Jackson. That way they have a chance at a normal life.
No.
Well,
No, Sonny, no. They would be much worse off without their father. Your situation is what it is, and you have to take it as such and go from there. Are you positive that Anthony Zacchara had something to do with Letitia's murder?
Why do you ask?
Trevor seemed quite certain that he didn't.
Is that why you're here? To tell me how innocent Anthony Zacchara is and to defend Trevor Lansing?
I do believe in you, Lucky. That's why I'm here, still trying. And I respect you for trying too.
Trying. Sometimes I can't figure out how we got to the point where being together is an effort.
Well, we've been through some hard times. But we're starting over. Hopefully, a little wiser. And if we stay on course, we'll be back to trusting each other the way we used to.
I miss you. I miss holding you. I miss you falling asleep in my arms.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not ready for this.
I picked out some really nice shoes.
Hey, wait a minute. You've been crying.
Yeah, what else is new?
What happened?
Really quickly before I forget, I'm going out of town for a week or so. My boss is taking me on my first buying trip.
Okay, well, that sounds like something to be happy about.
Yeah, I am. It is great. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll give me some distance from Coop. Maybe make the distance Coop's putting between us seem a little less noticeable. I think I'm losing him.
Maxie, come on. You don't seem like someone who gives up that easily.
Sam, I can't make Coop want me or love me or accept me for who I am. But I can give Logan a little more time to dig himself in deeper with Lulu, and then when I come back, I'll just rip their lives apart.
Killing Letitia was Zacchara's first move. And you can bet, as we speak, Sonny's probably planning a retaliation. I've got my informant in place. He'll let us know when, so we need to be ready. I want to bust Sonny once and for all, and I'm counting on you to do it. Go ahead, Hask. Why? Why go after Sonny, only to open the door for somebody even worse?
Okay. Why?
Because Zacchara's a clean slate. I don't have any history with him. My brother, on the other hand, has been a constant source of misery and humiliation for me. I think it's about time that he was on the receiving end.
I see you pacified your brother.
Oh. Jax isn't who you should be worried about. You tell Mr. Zacchara that he's very lucky my brother's still alive. Because if Jax, or Carly, or one of her children gets hurt or killed or so much as frightened, our deal will never see the light of day, and I will show your boss the true meaning of all-out war. I'll start by serving him your head on a platter. Take that literally, Mr. Lansing.
Trevor went out of his way to tell me that he had nothing to do with Letitia's
And you believe him?
Yeah. I believe
Yeah?
he didn't kill her. I also believe that he's fooling himself when it comes to Anthony Zaccara.
Well, I can't take action till I know the truth. You know, people have pointed out several times to me that it's very difficult for me to ask for help, and I know that goes double for you.
Why would that go double?
Well,
for me?
because I know that you don't want my life affecting yours.
Sonny, an innocent woman has been murdered. If there's something that I can do, ask, tell me.
I'm not sure how far you're willing to go to, you know.
Well, I guess all that is left is for you to just ask.
Listen to me. Trevor Lansing has the truth that I need. I want to know if you'll get it for me.